78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share this joint. All right, so Eddie Hearn. I saw an interview with Eddie Hearn today, and he gave an update about Anthony Joshua and stuff like that. And he was saying, like, AJ's retirement talks have not been confirmed by AJ. Until you hear from AJ, then it doesn't matter who else it come from, which is all understandable. So he said AJ gonna pretty much just take some time to deal with what he's dealing with, and then he'll make a decision later. All that's understandable. Now, he also stated that Jaron Ennis has been waiting on Vergil, Ortiz, and Golden Boy to sign a contract to establish if they're going to fight or not. He says that they've been waiting and nothing. All right, they keep being told, just be patient. They're working on it. They're real close to a deal and all that kind of stuff. They've been told that from somebody in the zone, I guess, or whatever. So Eddie is saying, like, they're waiting. He hopes the fight happens, but Boots is scheduled to be fighting sometime in March. He said for Ortiz, they're willing to extend it to April if they can get a deal done, but if not, then they gotta go move on and make their own moves because they don't know exactly what's going on with Vergil, Ortiz, and Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? And if they're gonna take this fight or not, which is a disgrace, man. Which is really sad. When you really think about it. Vergil Ortiz has to take this fight. I know he wants to fight. At least he says he does. But I also know that Oscar De La Hoya don't believe in Vergil Ortiz, and he doesn't believe he can win against Jaron Ennis. And Oscar doesn't want to take that fight. Not until he gets another contract with his own. He's afraid, you know what I'm saying? But if Oscar's not careful, this could spell the end of Golden Boy Promotions as we know it, because top-ranked PBC, everybody looking for a deal with Turkey, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that situation. Also, Shakur Stevenson news. This is not looking good for Shakur, all right? This ain't looking good for Shakur. Or it could be a good thing for Shakur. Could be a good thing. A lot of people are doubting Shakur Stevenson. I'm seeing more and more videos pop up on my feed talking about Shakur Stevenson going to lose to Teofimo Lopez. It's not looking good for Shakur, blah, 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 right? Now, this is my thing. I've already stated my case on how I feel about Shakur. I said that if Shakur Stevenson tries to fight Teofimo Lopez in the manner in which he fought De Los Santos, he will lose because he's moving up in weight, taking on a champion, okay? And I just don't believe they're going to give Shakur a win over Teofimo if he's fighting like he's the champion, if he's sticking and moving and being reluctant to engage. I think that if he can't do that with Teo and win a decision, they're not going to give it to him. Even if we think he won, they're not going to give him the decision over Teofimo fighting like that. And we also know he can't win against Teo if he fights Teo like he fought what's the last dude he just fought? You know what I'm talking about. Dude who he was on the ropes with, trying to please the crowd or whatever. Y'all know his name, whatever. So he can't win that way either. What Shakur has to do is he has to go in there and fight his fight. He has to be the best Shakur Stevenson. He has to box. He has to move, but move intelligently. You want to be intelligent. You don't want to try to please the crowd and please Turkey and everybody else and stand in the pocket and get beat on. That's not what we're here to do. You know what I'm saying? He got to go up in there and focus. He has to hit and not get hit. You know what I'm saying? And if he does that, Zepeda was the guy I was thinking about. If he does that, if Shakur fights like Shakur, the best of Shakur, then he'll be fine. He'll beat Teofimo Lopez easy, in my opinion. But a lot of people are doubting Shakur. A lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing, like I say, people sending me videos. I'm like, man, everybody picking Teo to upset Shakur. So this is Shakur got a lot to prove here. But this could be a great moment for him. This could be a moment for Shakur to, prove all his doubters wrong. This could be his shining moment to get the respect he feel like he deserved. You know what I'm saying? And he moving up to 140. If he could beat Teofimo, that's a great name on his resume. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, from there, he can move on, and maybe he'll defend a few times at 140. By next year, we might be talking about by next year we might be talking about a Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney fight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think, because now they talking about Tank Davis might be fighting Pacquiao. Well, I know he's trying to get that hasn't been confirmed, but we know Tank might be fighting Pacquiao if Pacquiao takes the fight. If Tank wants to fight Pacquiao at 147 and don't try to put no rehydration clause and drain them down and all that kind of craziness. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what y'all think, man. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm about to hit over.